live back here in Studio C. Now, Sterling Witt's here today. That's an amazing photograph that I have in my hand.
Yeah, umbilical cord still attached.
Yeah, exactly. So we're back here in Studio C with what we affectionately call my artist series. And I came upon your music, oh gosh, this is about 3 months ago. Harry Snodgrass gave me your one release. I think it's really cool. And that's, what's the latest release? That's 2009, right?
2009 was Shadows and Secrets,
okay.
And that's the big album production. And this year I released a solo acoustic EP of 6 songs that I recorded. Okay, cool. Now, what would you like, just before we start talking, just if you want to start us with a song, that would be great. Okay, I'll do it. This is the new one on the Sounds of the Future EP,
cool.
Called Perfect Girl. She has to be fireproof, you see, in order to be good enough for me, with eyes that mesmerize, a superhuman in disguise. She's a perfect girl, perfect for me. She's a perfect girl, perfect for me. She's smart, funny, beautiful, intelligent, everything she ever says is so around, and she looks so good, she looks so fine. She's magnificent in every single way, shape and form. She defied logic the day she was born. She's really old-fashioned, futuristic, thrives on fantasy, and somehow she's still realistic. She's a perfect girl, a perfect girl, perfect for me. She's a perfect girl, perfect girl, perfect for me. She's a perfect girl, perfect girl, perfect for me. A superhuman in disguise. She's a perfect girl, a perfect girl, perfect for me. She's a perfect girl, a perfect girl, perfect for me. She's a perfect girl, a perfect girl, perfect for me. She's a perfect girl, a perfect girl, perfect for me. She's a perfect girl, a perfect girl, perfect for me. She's a perfect girl, a perfect girl, perfect for me. She's a perfect girl, a perfect girl, perfect for me.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I think there's something about relationships in that.
A little bit.
Yeah. How did you, I'm hearing all kinds of funny reverb in my headphones here. I think Vince has an assorted cacophony of stuff, like my head needs this. But when you write a song like that, I mean, what's that process like? You were just sitting there one day and the chords came to you, or how did that happen?
Well, this song is a lot different than some of my other songs.
Okay.
Most of my songs in the past were kind of like internal tumors that were growing inside me that eventually, you know, have to be extracted, and you call them art. But this song was more like wanting to change certain aspects of my life and things that I thought about and my whole well-being as a human being. And somebody once told me, you know, Sterling, you become what you think about. And when they said that, I knew it wasn't true because I'm not a girl. So, however, I think in the simplicity of it all, you do become what you think about. And so, in an effort to overcome depression, I thought, well, I could write a song about girls. I could do that.
Yeah.
And so that's what I did.
It's got that kind of cool deadpan thing going on at the end, man. It's just like the way you use your voice in that is really incredible. When you're writing your other material, how does that occur? I mean, you're traveling all over the place and so forth, and is it like, does Sterling sit down and say, I'm going to work on songs now, or is Sterling out in the middle of Kansas and...
Really, generally speaking, I'm always working. It's kind of like breathing or something. Like I'm doing all this subconscious stuff. I don't even realize I'm really necessarily doing it. I'm always writing down stuff in books. I'm always drawing stuff, and I've always got a handheld recorder. I'm always recording my thoughts and ideas and rhymes and lyrics and things. And I'm giving away all the trade secrets.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're getting to a point that's really important, and you get this thing, I bet. Sometimes at 3 o'clock in the morning where you wake up and you have an idea?
Generally speaking, I'm still awake at 3 in the morning.
But
I never went to bed.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
right?
I know exactly what you mean, and you know, it's always on my mind, and almost in a way that I can't help it. It's like it's a part of me. It's almost like a disease or an ailment or something.
Yeah, you've got the curse.
Yeah.
Similar things. I've got friends that are sculptors, that are painters, and so forth. The same thing happens. And I want the audience to know that you're an amazing painter. They should go on Sterling Witt website and see your paintings, your three-dimensional work as well, which I think is really cool. So I was trying to figure you out.
Good luck.
Yeah, it was incredible. Do you have another tune you'd like to share with us?
Sure. Well, let's see. What do I want to play? Okay, I'll play Broken Heart.
Now, is this Broken Heart 1 or 2? You get the 2 parts of that song, right? Or there's 2?
Yeah. Well, I was gonna play version 1, unless you know.
No, man.
I'll play version 1.
Okay.
Maybe we'll play version 2 later.
Sterling Witt and the X, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. You broke my heart, and you have the other half, and I ain't gonna leave until I get it back. You wanna fall in love? Well, okay, let's go. Move it along, you hit the road. All is well, life is good. We got it all, the impossible could. Hold your hand, let you cry, man. Even let you think I'm a terrible man. Is it all you thought it ever would be? What's wrong, babe? Don't you love me? You broke my heart, and you have the other half, and I ain't gonna leave until I get it back. Over the years I've given up, I faked and pretend. No longer will I dance with your dishonesty, your clouded perception, your unclarity. You're driving me mad up the walls I have lost my sanity. You broke my heart, and you have the other half, and I ain't gonna leave until I get it back. You want me to trust, believe what you say, but everything changes every day. How is it I'm not to be concerned after everything you supposedly learned? Well, there's a disease inside your mind that criticizes everything all the time. You broke my heart, and you have the other half, and I ain't gonna leave until I get it back. You wanna fall in love? Well, okay, let's go. Move it along, hit the road. All is well, life is good. We got it all, the impossible, the impossible.
Good stuff. I bet you drove the teachers in school out of their minds.
Really, yeah, I've got the horrible stories of school.
Yeah.
They just don't understand me, and I didn't understand them. And long story short, I didn't have a traditional school experience
Right.
in any way, shape, or form.
And it was, I'm flipped out because I'm watching you play guitar. You're playing a right-handed guitar, left-handed, and upside down and everything. How in the name of God did you figure out how to do that?
Well, all I had was a right-handed guitar.
Right.
And I really wanted to play. And I tried to play it the other way. I really did.
Yeah.
I'm really left-handed, and I'm also dyslexic, and so I do everything backwards and upside down. And I live my whole life upside down. No,
Yeah.
actually, I walk on my hands most of the time.
Sure. Well, what's cool is there's a really cool tonality that you're getting out of the guitar.
Yeah, all the chords are backwards.
Yeah, and there's this bass presence that a lot of it, you know, I mean, it's like your own thing, which is really cool. What's, you know, I was trying to figure out, you know, to label you a singer-songwriter would be like to label Matisse a house painter in a sense, because there's so much going on here. And how would you label yourself? And I don't want you to label yourself, but if somebody said, what is Sterling Witt?
Well, an artist.
Okay.
I mean, simply put, an artist. Otherwise, we have to have like a half-hour conversation about what I am. But you know, I'm an artist, and I create, and music is just one of those forms. I don't really think of myself as a songwriter. I think because what I'm doing is almost the same thing I do when I paint. It's not. I don't think it's crafting of songs the way maybe other people craft songs. At least that's my perspective. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with you, because as you're playing, I went through your paintings last night, and I have these images like flashing up in my head, and it's like really, it's crazy, but it works together. I mean, so well. It's just incredible.
Yeah.
Take us on another journey with another song.
Okay, all right. This one's for Harry Snodgrass. He only likes my heavy stuff, so.
Yeah.
About the most peace, love, and happiness, the skeletons and ghosts. Who knows who we are, why we are here? Are we built by design? Are we gonna disappear? Time will only tell if there's a heaven or a hell. If we're gonna get out, will the matrix spell? Is there more to life than what we feel? Who knows anymore what is really real? Who knows?
Sterling Witt, ladies and gentlemen, here in the X. That was really cool. Now you just played Mayfair.
Yeah, last night.
And then you're here today. Tomorrow night you're at the Terra Cafe, formerly the Flower Cafe, right?
And Bethlehem.
And then the 4th of June.
At Listen Live.
Yeah. And then you're heading out west. Now you're heading out to Missouri, right?
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
And you're going to be playing at Dakota in Kansas City on the 11th.
Yep.
The Flying as Beanie's Traveling Sideshow Arts Extravaganza.
It's a festival, yeah.
That's cool, on the 17th. Harrisonville, Missouri on the 18th. The Oakland Cemetery.
Yeah, cemetery, yeah.
Now, you had a video up from a cemetery, right?
I was here in Egypt, Pennsylvania. I just saw a beautiful cemetery and thought that I needed to capture it, so I did.
Sure. Were you by yourself when you did that?
I was.
That must have looked really sick, man, setting up the camera and the tripod or on a tombstone and then performing there.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
And then you're going to be in Colorado at Pagosa Springs, back to Freeman, Missouri, and it's all on your website at sterlingwitt.com.
Yeah.
You're from Missouri.
Yeah.
How did this happen with the music? Did you listen to music as a little kid? Did your parents play goofy stuff that influenced you, or
really? Well, I grew up with my mom, and you know, she was big on country and western music, so the exposure to music was kind of very small, kind of naive perspective of music, and nobody introduced me to the amazing musicians in history and stuff like that. In fact, I'm just now discovering, like in the past few years, like all the great musicians that are out there. That I kind of have like a backwards way of going about discovering music. I really wished, in a lot of ways, that I knew about all the great musicians out there, but I didn't. You know, I grew up on whatever was on the radio.
Yeah, but in a sense, that's liberating, because as a self-taught artist, you don't have the biases a lot of times that teachers pass off.
Yeah, I also don't have the influence of all those musicians, and so in a good way, it makes me think without their influence, which also has a huge impact, I think, and makes you do things that maybe you wouldn't otherwise.
And what's really cool, it's like the guitar playing. It's like the dude gets a guitar, he looks at it, he's left-handed, doesn't flip the strings, but comes up with this like really wonderful percussive style, in a sense that, and it's probably the wrong terminology to use, but this really cool style that, and that's probably from this whole thing about developing yourself. If you would have went to Juilliard or something, or Berkeley, it would have been all over.
Yeah, I think that's one thing I love about being an artist, is that is the originality of becoming your own artist and not doing things necessarily the way other people say. I think that's how you develop a style. I think that's how you develop your own genre. Yeah. That's how you develop a sound, or that's how you develop. It has nothing to do with how many pedals and switches you have. It has to do with how unique you are.
Do you? I'm a photographer, and I spend very little time looking at photographs, and especially when I'm working, forget about it, that's far off. Do you listen to music at all?
To be brutally honest, very little.
Yeah.
there's not enough time in the day. There's just not.
And that's an interesting point, because I suspect you as the artist, this work seems to be coming from, the inner soul of the person completely, the painting, the sculpting, the jars, and I just saw the one sample of the jars, and I can imagine you collecting this stuff and putting this in the space. It's kind of extraordinary, and it's really, really cool. Anyway, you up for another tune?
All right, yeah. Play another one.
Sterling Witt here on the X, ladies and gentlemen.
I never kissed you once, I never held your hand. You've never been the girl, I've never been the man. But ever since I met you so long ago, I've been thinking about you, and I want you to know that you're the one, you're the one, you're the one, you're the one. You're the one I'm thinking of. I can't let you go, no, I can't let you go, no, I can't let you go, my dear. The second time I saw you, you wore a yellow dress. Couldn't stop looking, I just have to I secretly love you.
I'm going to give that, it's amazing. There's a whole bunch of wacky things going through my mind as I'm listening to your work, and I just want to do this. You're listening to 90.3 WXLV Schnecksville, the radio station of Lehigh Carbon Community College, 90.3 FM, and soon to be streaming again worldwide, WXLVradio.com. And you heard Sterling Witt here on the X. It's really cool. I like this, not worrying about genres and styles and things like this. And there's an incredible honesty in what you're doing. It's like, you know, if you would imagine just somebody sitting there with their guitar in their room, it's that kind of raw, beautiful energy, man. It's just really cool stuff.
Thank you.
You know, you've got something going on. When you say you travel back in the Lehigh Valley every so often and so forth?
Yeah, I've been coming here for about 14 months. This is my 4th trip here.
What I'd like to do, if you're interested, is maybe towards the fall, if you travel back here, is to take an afternoon, have you come in, co-host a show with me.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
And talk about art and music and life and everything. And because between now and maybe September or something, you'll probably have a whole bunch of really cool life experiences and things going on. And you know, I also think that people really need to see your work. So if you go to sterlingwitt.com, you get a handle on the paintings and the drawings and the 3-dimensional pieces. Has there ever been a talk of like doing a gallery show around here?
I've never done one around here. I will be doing, I'm going to be at Arts Walk tomorrow during the daytime, showing some of my prints, but no, I've never shown here.
Okay. Well, we're gonna work on that. I mean,
well, that's good to know.
It's just cool stuff. Well, we will. I think your music needs to be heard, and your visual art needs to be seen.
Excellent.
Can we do one more song?
Yeah, I will.
And also, I want to ask you now to get the music. iTunes is one way, right?
iTunes, you can get 3 of my albums. If you want the obscure stuff and the rarities.